Well, the pretty cool thing here is that a lot of folks are making millions selling on Walmart Marketplace. So, in today's conversation, I want to share with you the top 10 Walmart Marketplace best practices that make your store grow fast. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back, folks, to another edition of the Awesome Sweetie Kiwi Show. How are you today? I hope you are doing fantastic. I'm doing marvelous. If you were to ask me, if you are doing as great as I am, go grab a cup of coffee or tea or vodka and let's roll. In today's conversation, I want to share with you the top 10 Walmart Marketplace best practices that make your store grow fast. One thing that's very important to understand is that e-commerce retailers who join the Walmart Marketplace instantly have the opportunity to reach over 100 million Walmart shoppers every single month. Think about that. 100 million Walmart shoppers every single month. As Walmart sellers, online business owners maintain control over their inventory, pricing, fulfillment, and customer service while having the advantage over other sellers who are selling maybe on Etsy, let's say, or Amazon.com or eBay. So because each platform in this day and age has its pros and cons, right? With Walmart, what you have here is that you have the advantage of dealing with a huge retail name. You have a strong network of brick and mortar stores that complements the online presence. So Walmart actually makes selling on their platform easy, but there are some do's and don'ts that make listing products even easier. And I'm going to talk to you about that today. One thing that's very important also is that there are a few factors that influence sales on the Walmart marketplace, and you need to know about them. So you need to make sure that you have positive customer reviews. Creating positive customer experiences will help you earn great reviews. And Walmart doesn't say how these reviews are taken into account by them. However, they are important to shoppers who search for products by average review, right? Low pricing. So pricing your products as low as you can will help you actually win something called a buy box. So most shoppers simply buy the product that is in the buy box without investigating other options. So that alone, folks, can boost your sales considerably. And you also want to meet Walmart and customer expectations. So when you adhere to Walmart's policies and standards, some that are always seen on the first page of the platform, on the homepage of the platform, if you do that, there is no doubt that you also meet customer expectations. It's not just about quality, folks. It's also about price. Walmart shoppers are mindful of both criteria. Think about advertising also. Walmart offers in-house advertising, and this is definitely worth considering. You can find your options at Walmart Media Group's website, or you can actually shop around for a third-party platform that partners with the Walmart marketplace. So I just gave you a foundation here. What are the top 10 Walmart marketplace best practices that will make your store grow in no time? Number one, you want to optimize your product listing. Your product listings must be optimized. Very important. One of the basic yet smartest things you can do is check that your product listings are easy to find, right? Like all other marketplaces, Walmart has its own search engine algorithm that decides what products are shown when a buyer taps in headphones for running, for example, or teapots in the Walmart search bar. So you want to list your products in the right categories and map attributes accordingly. Because guess what? If you don't place products in the right category, customers won't see them. And accurate attribute mapping ensures that shoppers will find your product if they use Walmart's built-in filters. And the cool thing here is that a well-optimized Walmart listing should include copy that differentiates your products from competitors. All right. I want you to keep in mind one thing. You are up against 100 million other listed products, or even more than that, on the marketplace. So to make sure your brand gets seen, make sure that you list the right categories. You include complete item specs, include keywords into your product description, and you want to write a clear, concise product name that's within 50 to 75 characters long and doesn't include special symbols. You want to use multiple strong images that are appropriately sized. Very important. Okay, and you also want to check competitors' product listings. It's very important to see that because checking your rivals' listings to ensure your store is optimized is a cool strategy. You want to pay attention to your top 2 or 3 competitors. Go through their store and see how they list items, then compare that to your own listings and double check your listings once again. This is important. Please don't forget to double check listings. All right. So I want you to make sure that you always complete a few sections. Also, you have the SKU number, because missing SKUs is the number one mistakes that Walmart sellers make. Think about the product type. Be sure to define the product type for each item listed. Category mapping, very important. So while using the wrong mapping will not result in your product not posting, it can actually result in it being in the wrong place for shoppers to find. So be sure that you place products in the right categories. What about product name? You want to have the correct product name. There is a set of standards regarding product content that you must maintain. Keep these standards in mind as you write your titles and descriptions, or your products won't post. And nobody wants that, right? Because this is just a waste of time. Imagine you just spent a lot of hours working on your product description, and the platform is not posting it. It's just a waste of time. So you want to really stick to the script. You want to adhere to the policy. You want to comply with the Walmart regulations, and also think about having the correct barcodes. If there is an incorrect, duplicate, or missing barcode assigned to your product, it will not be approved by Walmart. Best practice number 3. You want to actually write unique and compelling product descriptions. I kind of alluded to it before, but now I want to dig a little deeper. This is so important because a good product description is short and to the point. Remember, you are up against millions of other products. So power words and search engine friendly keywords do wonders, but only if you are the only one using them. You cannot stand out if you dress the same as everyone else, right? So when deciding to start an e-commerce business and sell on Walmart, for example, product descriptions take a backseat to more pressing matters like launching a site to post product descriptions on. But sooner or later, you have to address product descriptions because, trivial as they seem, they really do impact sales. So you want to, here are a few things you can do to actually beef up your product description game here. Remember that you have to use sensory words. So would you rather have a piece of fruit or a fresh, juicy piece of fruit? Right? Use sensory words because words can paint a more vivid and enticing picture of the product, especially pertinent to e-commerce where shoppers cannot actually examine the products. You want to use synonyms. You want to synonymize here. So if you are in a pinch, you can simply rewrite the manufacturer product description with different words. So use synonyms, but it's not as easy as swapping one word for another. So you want to keep these tips in mind. Think of alternatives for cliches and marketing buzzwords most websites use. Avoid words like nice, very, stunning, excellent quality, and any other phrases that keep showing up on other e-commerce sites or other store sites within Walmart. You want to think of synonyms for superlatives. Words like best, cheapest, and most wonderful sound insincere and duplicate tons of product descriptions from other e-commerce websites. And you also want to think about LSI keywords when describing the product. First, they are good for SEOs, right? SEO. And second, they allow you to use a rich vocabulary, collocations, and word combinations for the original nature of your writings. You also want to think about paraphrasing. Paraphrasing is pretty cool. Use citations and testimonials. They actually help you. They actually, I would say they give credibility, they lend credibility to your writing. And please, last but not the least, use plagiarism checkers. Double check to make sure your product description is 100% unique. To save time, you can use an online plagiarism checker, right? Often free, this provides indispensable help in avoiding duplicate content and perfecting your original writing. Long story short, folks, make sure your product description is truly unique and reflects your store, target audience, and brand, not the manufacturers or a competitors. Keep in mind you can describe a single product 1,000 times depending on the audience you are communicating with. Best practice number 4. You want to sell brand new products only. This is very important. Walmart forbids the sale of used, counterfeit, vintage, or handmade products. Violating this rule will get you kicked off. The general rule of thumb for selling on Walmart's marketplace is to offer products that are moderately priced versus luxury items or products with low margins that will hurt your profitability on such a price sensitive platform. And of course, the platform has a separate list of prohibited products that includes alcoholic beverages, digital products, and recalled items. Specific categories like cell phone accessories and seasonal products require additional approval. So you can see on the screen, I'm showing you right now, where you can read more about the Walmart policies in terms of products. So long story short here, folks, don't overlook Walmart's selling guidelines. Sellers are expected to adhere to the rules and policies that the marketplace has set. So you want to be sure to read the marketplace seller agreement and the prohibited products policy thoroughly, because guess what? If you ever violate this, you may have your seller account suspended, and you don't want that. Best practice number 5, you want to practice price parity. Uncompetitive pricing is the number one reason for getting delisted on Walmart. So if you want to offer the lowest price possible for any product on the platform, you want to make sure that you understand what Walmart does. They strictly enforce 2 price-related rules. First, you have something they called price parity rule, and then you have the price leadership rule. Let's dig a little deeper here. Price parity rule means that your item cannot be purchased from you at a lower price, including cost of shipping, from any competing website, including Amazon, Etsy, or eBay. And then you have the price leadership rule. In other words, your item cannot be purchased at a drastically lower price, including cost of shipping, from anyone on Walmart.com or any competing site. So you want to avoid violating these rules by pricing your products the same on all of your marketplaces and web stores. Very important. Be mindful of how shipping fees might affect the total price. And if you temporarily change the price on any channel, be vigilant in checking that it doesn't cause you to get unpublished elsewhere. So we're showing you right now on the screen here the definition of price parity and price leadership rule. This is courtesy of said commerce, courtesy of CED Commerce. We're showing this to you on the screen right now. Very brilliant explanation. So you also want to make sure you keep an eye on your competitors' prices. So if you are, let's say, if you are a retailer posting to a competitive listing, and an algorithmic Walmart repricer can help you automatically maintain the buy box within boundaries that you set. It's one of those tools that you can get on they're cheap too. That way you're able to automate everything. Okay, and if you rely on services like Amazon FBA that drive up your seller fees, you'll want to rethink your strategy. So beyond limiting your ability to price competitively, using Amazon FBA could also get you suspended on Walmart. So it's something you have to think about. I'll be right back right after this. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back, folks, to another section of the Awesome Sweetie Kiwi Show. We are having a conversation today about the top 10 Walmart Marketplace best practices that make your store grow fast. I've given you 5 so far. Now let's go to number 6. Number 6, you want to leverage Walmart's free 2-day shipping program. This is quintessential, folks. If you want to succeed on Walmart, you gotta really implement this. Walmart's 2-day shipping program is actually rooted in the idea that buyers who check out more items in one transaction can offset shipping costs. By participating in this program, you can offer your buyers 2-day shipping, no membership required, and spend less time competing on price, more time competing on service. In addition, any listing that's included in this program will sport a fast shipping tag, and buyers can filter for products based on this tag, and Walmart's search engine will automatically prioritize that offer free fast shipping. Okay. Fortunately, what we love here is that any marketplace seller can apply for this program. There's no restriction right now. The only catch is that you must meet and maintain certain eligibility requirements. You need to be a Walmart marketplace seller for more than 90 days, have fulfilled a minimum of 100 orders on Walmart marketplace, on-time shipping greater than 95%, on-time delivery above 95%, accurate products shipped above 99.5%, valid tracking above 95%, cancel rate below 1.5%, and you need to have a generous return policy. Long story short, you want to offer the 2-day free shipping, the 2-day shipping program. That will really be fantastic for you. Practice number 7, avoid fulfilling through Amazon FBA. One surefire way to get suspended from Walmart Marketplace is by fulfilling orders through Amazon FBA. Walmart does not hide its disdain for FBA shipments, which are all packaged in Amazon branded boxes. So sellers should never use, if you are a seller out there, you listen to me, don't use FBA or any system that will deliver items purchased through Walmart's and competitors' packaging, as this implicitly advertises another marketplace and causes customer confusion. That's what Walmart says, and that's true. So beyond this, Amazon FBA will dilute the visibility of your own brand. Buyers may instinctively go back to Amazon.com to repurchase items as opposed to going to your site. So safe to say that those who have their own warehouses and shipping capabilities have the greatest advantage. So you want to consider how you can similarly bring shipping in-house, if only for your Walmart sales. Best practice number 8, folks. You want to manage Walmart in sync with your other e-stores. Now, if you are an online seller, chances are you are currently on more than one channel. In other words, you have a multi-channel strategy in place. And this is kind of cool, all right? If that's the case, make sure that your channels all talk to each other so that product data and inventory, among other things, stay in balance. And avoid managing each channel from separate seller portals or entering the number of available units by hand. Manual integration is not going to help you scale your business. Besides being inefficient, these tactics will leave you vulnerable to human errors, overselling, and or shipping delays from forgotten or miscommunicated orders. And alternatively, you can actually consider automating and centralizing your workflows with a commerce operations management or COM systems. There are many of them there. We have tested Zentel, for example. This is pretty cool. If you use that service, what you're doing is you actually injecting automation in your process, and you are removing the redundancy from listing across multiple channels, and you can control price parity between marketplaces. This is very important. Like I said, this, if you remember, I just said this a few minutes ago, this could get you banned from a Walmart. So you want to really control and maintain price parity, and you want to keep multi-channel inventory in sync. You can also automatically route orders to the right warehouses with the right lead time and get multi-channel analytics so you know what's selling where. This is pretty cool. And so whatever you decide to go with, whatever COM software, whatever commerce operations management software you decide to go with, make sure that you actually have a few important elements, a few important features. What are the essential features of multi-vendor marketplaces? You want to have easy registration, listing for vendors. You want to have quality search features. You want to have easy reviews. You want to have a segregation in terms of your strategy between your digital and physical products that you're selling. You want to have the ability to charge commission. You also want to think about pricing. And those will help you actually optimize your Walmart store. So long story short, do not manage your Walmart marketplace store in isolation. Best practice number 9. Folks, you want to leverage kits and bundles. It's pretty important. Offering products as multi-packs, pre-assembled bundles, or virtual kits can increase average order value, your AOV, while lowering shipping costs. For example, imagine a customer, John, is looking for, he wants to buy shampoo from you. He stumbles on your listing for a 2-pack at 10% discount. John knows that he will eventually have to buy shampoo again and figures that he might as well have 4, but save a couple of bucks. So he will actually help you not only save, he will help you make more money, but you can also save you the cost of shipping, of making 2 individual shipments. That's pretty cool, right? So this is something you have to think about. So kits have great convincing power. They simultaneously give you an opportunity to couple slow-moving products with popular ones. You can additionally create unique product listing for kits, helping you stand out from competitors who might be selling the same or similar products as single units. All of this on top of their innate ability to increase AOV, your average order value. So long story short, do take advantage of kits and bundles. Do try to win the buy box. Winning a buy box with your products will help you sell more on the Walmart marketplace. To win, you should price your products at the lowest price relative to other sellers, including shipping cost. And best practice number 10, folks, you want to use Walmart performance ads, your WPA, smartly. WPA is to Walmart as sponsored products are to Amazon. Walmart's pay-per-click ads lets you prominently display products when a buyer searches for relevant keywords or phrases on Walmart.com. You are required to spend a minimum of $1,000 per campaign and a minimum daily budget of $100 per day. So this is pretty, the budget here is pretty high. So you can see on the screen the two items highlighted in yellow. And those are the sponsored products. So ideally, every product you promote through WPA will receive more views and sales, but this is not always the case, at least in our research. The trick is knowing which products are ad-worthy. Every listing you promote should be well optimized with clear photos, compelling copy, and competitive pricing and shipping. Products with 5-star reviews have a leg up, as do unique private label items. So if your ad gets a lot of views but fails to attract a sale, you want to consider ways to further differentiate your product listing and improve ad performance. All right, folks, this was it for today's conversation. I want to quickly recap here. One thing I want to say here is that as with every e-commerce channel, Walmart Marketplace has its unique quirks and rules of engagement. So be smart about how you list and price your products. Very important. You want to create unique product listing by assembling kits and bundles. All right. And you want to avoid some common mistakes too, like throwing money at ads without a clear plan or managing Walmart separately from your other online channels. And while some of these steps may require more due diligence, the long-term rewards, believe me, far outweigh the upfront time investments. Okay, so here are the top 10 best practices that make your store grow fast on Walmart.com. You want to optimize your product listings. You want to check competitors' product listings. You want to write unique and compelling product descriptions. You want to sell brand new products only. Practice price parity. Leverage Walmart's 2-day free shipping program, right? You want to avoid fulfilling through Amazon FBA. You want to manage Walmart in sync with your other e-stores. You want to leverage kits and bundles and use Walmart's performance ads smartly. Thank you so much for your attention. I really appreciate it. I will see you next time. But until then, remember, stay marvelous.